Good afternoon. My name is Yeny Rodríguez, and today I will share my critical review. And the focus of this critical review is related with the inflation. For that, I will explain this economic concept. What is the inflation? This term is used to describe a situation where the prices of goods and services are going up over time, where there is inflation, the money that you have in your pocket today will be worth less in the future because it will not be able to buy as much as it could before. We can see this example. You have 10,000 pesos, and with this money you can buy 5 apples today. But if there is inflation and the price of apples goes up, next year you might only be able to buy 4 apples with the same 10,000 pesos. Do you understand me? For that, inflation can be bad for all economies in the world because it can make it harder for people to afford the things they need. That is why governments and central banks work to keep inflation under control by managing things like interest rates and money supply. This is the focus of my critical review. You have in the internet many news related with the policies that use the governments in order to face the inflation. The main sources are Bloomberg, Reuters, United Nations, and in particular, the Central Bank of Colombia, of our country. And what about the predictions of the inflation for this year? People predict that inflation might start trending down in contexts like USA, United Kingdom, and some countries of Europe. However, these countries are developed countries. And I consider that in the case of developing countries, this can present a period more long of recovery. Now, regarding the solutions to the inflation, the high inflation in the world are related with the central banks and the governments can define low rates in order to turn back the back to inflation. Also, the solutions can involve the implementation of policies related with the economic growth and stability. And these activities can relate a reduction of government debts and increase of investments, among others. Also, the governments can promote lower interest rates, for example, introducing new products or services such as lower interest loans. And finally, the governments and central banks can provide more affordable credit to businesses and consumers, for example, introducing new products or services. Finally, I consider and I propose that all consumers in Colombia in particular should be encouraged to save more and borrow less. This could be done through public awareness campaigns by providing incentives for saving. Thank you very much.